Today I started off um, well, and then it got pretty sketchy in here. I took profits after my entry, thinking that it was a top, which it pretty much was, or not a top, excuse me, thinking we were about to get a correction, which we did. Um, and then, anticipating a bottom, which isn't a bad idea here, kind of messed with my mental state. So let's take a look. I'll have to switch between charts because I don't think I was looking at this one early on. I think I was looking at this one for these first few trades. Yeah, so where did I enter? Okay, so I entered here. Um, Below this bear bar, and I got out pretty quickly. I think that makes sense. I got a consecutive bear close. So I was probably just looking, yeah, I was just looking for a scalp here, like maybe 2 points. So I got out, and then we get this nice bull bar, and that confirms my channel. So I got back in. 43. I get out at break even, which, yeah, I think given the context, these are the overnight highs, and we've been ranging since yesterday. I think that's all right. Really, what I should have done was put my stop right below this small bull bar. Probably would have got like 2 points profit. And then I entered again when this was a doji. I entered, looks like right at the high. And then I got a 4 point swing. I actually had to walk away from my computer in the middle of this because my son was getting up and screaming. And then we wait a little bit, and it was like, okay, is this breakout going to succeed? And when we get up here and we're hitting this level of resistance, and I just didn't feel like it was going to hold, so I bought below this doji on this bear bar, and it took off. And was this? I don't think this was the channel I had drawn. Oh, okay. So yeah, I took profits because of the measured move of this range. And you can see some people did that. Some other people did that too. So then we keep going up. This would be around the time where I have to step away for a little bit. We keep going up, and then I come in here and we get a nice little correction. And so I enter, and I think that's a good idea. I like that. And then we get this bull move, but you can see this is a big correction, so that's a sign that we might get a break of this channel. So then we come back down again. I buy again, anticipating a bounce off this trend line, and then we get all these dojis and stuff. So I exit. Let's say my average was, let's just say 85. I got a little bit more than a point with 2 contracts. So then I enter here, and now I'm seeing that you don't want to just enter blindly, which is basically what I did here. You should wait for that measured move. And so I entered here, I got stopped out. Looks like I lost 4 points on one contract. I entered here, and looks like I got stopped out for 3 points here. Entered here, got stopped out for about 2.5 points, let's say, and then I entered here. And look, you have a move down, you get a push, let's say a break right there. Let's call that a break. This is the first break, and then a move to a new low. You get 2 legs of correction, and then you get the second leg down. And in this second leg, you get 1 push-up, 2 push-up, 3 push-up. Look at how I entered at the low, right there. Almost perfect entry. But my mentality right here was terrible. I was too worried about losing money on such a big rally day. So I bought 2 contracts, and that shows where my mentality was at. If I'm going to buy 2 contracts, I mean, you could have been doing that in here. And I did do it in here, but that was a little different. I was not melting down. So we come all the way up here. I had a 6-point profit target. So my average was 73.25. It touches my profit target and bounces. And so that messed with my mentality again. I was just like, I should have hit close when it touches it, which I do like to do. So I get out with 3 points there. Then I enter again after this bull bar. And I get stopped out for 2 points right here. And then I realized I should have just put a swing stop, and I enter again on this bounce. Oh, let me change over, because now at this point I was looking at this chart, and it'll make more sense. So this is where I started looking at this chart. So I entered, looks like I exited. Oh, no. This entry is where I started looking. So I entered above this bar, got stopped out, good signal bar again, entered again. And this should show you my mentality. I had this channel drawn, so I took profits right here, but I really wasn't convinced. I was like, I think this thing's going to go higher. And I was telling myself I should swing 1 contract and just take profits right here. And that would have, if I did that, I would have gotten $30 on this 1 contract, and probably like 100. Where did I enter right here? 77.25. Probably over $120 on the second one. And so that is just a prime example of why your mentality matters so much when you're trading. Days like this should be really, really easy. When you get this sell-off, just wait for signs of the buying to come back, because all this is top profit taking. That's all this is. And so if you wait on this high or low, you get a big move, and you don't have much to worry about. So those were my trades today. Hope everyone has a good weekend.